Hello everyone! In today's tarot reading, we're going to go over what makes you beautiful. If you're totally new to this channel, I warmly welcome you to this community. My name is Jacey Everly and I am an energy reader, and this channel is all about tarot readings, channel messages, and connecting with the divine. If you're totally new to pick a card readings on YouTube, all you have to do is pick a number between 1, 2, and 3 here. Once you've chosen your pile, go down to the description box below, click on the timestamp correlating to the pile that you chose, and that is where your reading will start today. And without further ado, let's start with pile number 1. Hello, pile number 1. How are we all doing today? We are going to see and look into what makes you beautiful. How others perceive you as beautiful. What are all the lovely qualities that you have that makes you such a lovely person to be around in the perspective and eyes of others? So immediately we have the prosperity card. So people might think that you have it all. You seem like you have it all together right off the bat. Okay, let me just take a couple more cards out and then we will just focus on the cards. You have the frog, prosperity, giraffe, visionary, sea turtle, protection. What makes you beautiful is people feel like they can rely on you. You guys have this alpha type of energy, whether male or female. You have this alpha energy about you that it's like a healed alpha type where all the best qualities of an alpha type person shines through. So you are protective, you are nurturing, you are able to hold space for people to share whatever they want to share with you. It's like you create this sacred sanctuary for people to rest their souls in. That's the kind of energy that you exude, and people find that extremely beautiful because not only do they find that energy about you attractive, it's also someone that they can rely on. You're someone that says what they mean and you do what you say. On top of that, you have these two cards that are quite similar, in my opinion, the prosperity card and the visionary card. That tells me that people see you, and what makes you so gorgeous, beautiful, attractive is that you're able to see the big picture. Not everyone has that ability. Some people are more detail-oriented or they get focused on one thing, whereas you guys are not like that. You guys are able to see the grand scheme of things when it comes to drama within friend groups or situations that you're dealing with, or even just picking a path or giving advice to people. You're able to see through the BS essentially and look at what's most important at hand and give advice based off of that. The card reads, rise above earthly matters, totally you. That's what makes you so beautiful. People can feel that you just see past all the small little gritty things and you're able to see what the most important things are to be focusing your energy on, or anyone's energy on. Rise above earthly matters, glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. What were we saying? Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. This is absolutely you. You do have a big heart that comes with the healed alpha energy of whether you're alpha male or an alpha female. And whether you feel like you're alpha or not, this is simply how people view you, and this is what makes you so beautiful, is that you're soft and gentle in your confidence. And with that, you have a massive, big heart, that people can feel from a million miles away. So prosperity, let's read that too. Yeah, like we were saying, you have this abundance of, you can't have this such strong confidence and such a big heart without already having so much going on for you. That's what people think. So it says, let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. So take it however you want to take it. Maybe it's a little message for you to absorb as well. People feel as though you have opportunities coming at you all the time. There's this sense of leadership qualities in you, sense of that you have authority. People feel like you have that. That's what makes you beautiful. So when I think of you guys, pile number one, what makes you so beautiful is that, you know, when you look at a leader, when you look at someone with a big following, when you see someone that has a lot of respect amongst their peers, it's kind of like that type of person where you are the beehive and all these bees come swarming at you. They just want to rest in your zone. They want to see what you're up to. They want to take notes. They want to conversate with you because everyone always gets something nice when they talk to you. What's the most important thing to say at the right time, and seemingly to everyone. You're almost this social chameleon, and that's just one of your many amazing qualities that people see you and why people are drawn to you. What makes you so beautiful. So let's continue to draw more cards. This flew out so fast. So we have harmony. Again, we're just harping on the same message. I find that, you know, with tarot readings, it comes in really fast. The message is very clear right off the gate. And anything more that we try to pull from it could be more details, but oftentimes it's talking about things that we've already talked about, but in a different way. So we have the harmony card. Again, people see you as someone that's peaceful, someone that is a gatekeeper of peace, someone that is able to bring peace into a group setting or in a room. You guys have this very strong, protective energy about you, and you are super friendly, massive, big heart, and people can feel that. It's warm, it's nurturing, it's healing, it's nice. And when people talk to you, they always get some nuggets of wisdom from the interaction with you. We have the intuition. So again, that speaks of the visionary card, where you're able to see the right path. That was one of the messages in this card. Blue Lotus, intuition. So you just know. You just simply know when someone talks to you, and when someone brings a situation to your awareness, or they need whatever attention they need from you. You just know what's going on, and you're able to tell them exactly what they need to hear. And usually people really do listen to what you have to say. You're one of those people where when you say something, when you speak up, the room goes silent and people want to know what you have to say about pretty much anything. So that's the reading. Have you guys pile number one. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in another reading. Bye for now. Hello, pile number two. How are we all doing? I hope you guys are doing good. We're gonna go into what makes you beautiful, how other people see you, their perspective on why you're just such an amazing person, and whether you believe that for yourself is kind of irrelevant in this reading today. This is about how people view you and what works for you that makes people drawn to you. So we have the mountain, the offering, the nectar, the king, and the mentor. This is very powerful energy. Who are you guys, pile number two? Because this is strong, bold energy. It's like you guys, when you think of a mountain and you see a mountain in the distance and you're like, wow, that is so majestic and so strong, and so much history and wisdom and all these years of creating that mountain, and how Mother Nature, you start to think about all these things when you see something so grand and beautiful, when you're, I don't know, going on a road trip, or when you're hiking and you see these beautiful nature-esque type of monuments. And this is the energy that you guys have, pile number 2. You guys, your energy almost towers over people. There's a lot of people that feel intimidated by you because of how bold you are, and how strong you are, and not just physical strength, it's your emotional strength, it's your determination, it's your grit when it comes to getting what you want in life and getting what you want in any situation. That's what makes you so beautiful, is because it's not just, I'm realizing that even in pile number 1 and even in this reading, I'm not focusing so much on the physical aspect. I'm focusing on your energy, and what about your energy makes you so beautiful. So the mountain, and we also have the offering. And so when a person like you that is so grand, so majestic, and has so much to offer, just like Mother Nature, you have a lot to offer to people as well. In the metaphor of you are like nature, it's like you are Mother Earth giving to, you know, everything that lives in it. And so you do have a lot to offer, and that's what makes you beautiful, is that people come to you and it's always this abundance. I wouldn't be surprised, I feel like this is just a few of you, not all of you. When people come over to your house, you just love to feed them and give them nice things, and you're very generous with people that you love. And people really appreciate that about you. Not everyone has such a big heart and so kind and giving like you are, you know. So we also have the nectar, and that speaks to the offering part, right? And it doesn't have to be physical gifts and physical things that you do for people. Of course, that can sometimes be exhausting if they don't reciprocate that. So, and why am I saying that though? So maybe there is some boundaries that can be established if you feel like you're giving too much, but that's a whole other conversation for a whole other day. The nectar, what makes you so beautiful, pile number 2, is your essence. People think you smell good. People think your face is really pretty. Your energy is very pleasing. So the mountain, and when I think of nectar, I think of flower. This literally has a flower imagery on the nectar card that we pulled for you. And just like bees coming to get their honey in a sunflower, you guys are the flower, and people just sometimes want to eat you up and just hug you and be around you and enjoy your presence because you are really sweet. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys also are just really sweet people in general. And you also have the mentor and the king. So not only are you powerful like a mountain, majestic like the mountain, that you have an ability and this thing about you that is like Mother Nature, and you're able to give so freely and so without expectation, and how you're so sweet and delicate all at the same time, which is so beautiful, pile number 2. You guys, who are you? You also have the mentor, and when people ask you for advice, somehow you always know what to say. Somehow you just get it. When people have a concern or a problem, you listen to them for a minute and you already know what the problem is, and you know how to walk them through and help navigate your friends or family or anyone through their own situation in life. And I wouldn't be surprised you guys have that energy of understanding and knowing how to navigate through your own life as well, really well. Whether you feel like that's true or not, that's another topic, because this is how people view you. People feel like you give off the impression that you're able to figure it out for yourself as well. So they're like, if they can figure it out for themselves, I better ask them on how to figure it out for me too. Something like that. and you have the King card. So I love the contrast in your energy that you carry around, and keep doing this, pile number 2, because it's so beautiful how you choose to be and what you consume, you know, movies, books. Just the way you are is absolutely gorgeous. You have the King, the Nectar, and the King. It's as if you have the King and the Queen energy in you. And the King knows what's fair. You guys are fair people. Some people in such as life aren't as honorable or with integrity as you guys are, pile number 2. And people really respect that. Not only do they respect that, it bleeds into how attractive you are and how beautiful you are. The fact that you're able to be so physically actually beautiful as well, but your energy also matches. I'm sure we've all seen and experienced people that look amazing and beautiful, and then you learn about them and get to know them, and their personality is not as beautiful as you hoped it to be. But in your case, it's not like that at all. Your beauty, you as a person, and you on a soul level, and you on an energetic level matches on all levels. The King energy is someone, you know, the King is abundant. You bring an abundant energy into any room you walk into. It's like your life feels like, people have this impression of you that your life is always perfect, which is kind of impossible. We all go through our trials in our own beautiful, lovely way. So I do want to pull maybe 1 or 2 more cards for you guys. Pile number 2. What makes you so beautiful? Pile number 2. It's so crazy because I saw this card, the 10 of Wands, in my mind's eye before I even got into this reading. So the 10 of Wands and Ace of Wands, you guys are able to carry a lot of weight on your shoulders, more than you need to, more than you should. You guys deserve a huge hug and rewards, and you guys deserve the world. You do. Pile number 2, you deserve the world. God and everyone should be applauding you for just being, and everything that you've done, everything that you've experienced. I feel like you guys have done a lot for the relationships that you've been in the past, friendships in the past, and in the present day. Present day, you're also just amazing and kind-hearted and beautiful as a person. And what makes you absolutely beautiful is that people think you're really attractive physically as well. You guys have a lot of people that have crushes on you. People fantasize about you. People just absolutely adore you. And with all these wands, not all these wands, you have 2 wand cards. The only 2 cards I pulled for you are wands, and so that speaks of your passion. Not only do you have all these amazing aspects of your personality, you also have this fire in you that is so inspiring and so endearing, and so it feels like a grand type of energy that is fueled with a lot of fire. You have a lot of inner energy, although I feel like pile number 2, you're not super hyperactive, although you can be. But it's not about being hyperactive and super ADHD. No, it's like this calm, cool, collected inner power. Okay, literally the mountain. We're going back to the first card that we pulled. It's this, in this imagery, you'll see like this, almost, it looks like fire in this mountain. And so this is you. You have so much power and strength and majesticness to you as a being. So I think you guys get the message. You guys are really beautiful in many, many ways to a lot of people, and that's the reading I have for you guys. Pile number 2, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in another reading. Hello, pile number 3. How are we all doing today? Thank you so much for letting me read for you. we're going to look at what makes you so beautiful, and whether you agree or not agree with the messages that come through, this is simply how people view you and what makes you super, super beautiful. Let's see, pile number 2, pile number 3. What makes pile number 3 beautiful? The Age of Light. You've been training for lifetimes, okay? Interesting. Are some of you guys really good singers, like when you are going to karaoke? I feel like this is for like a small number of you guys. Although I'm just popping back in this channel a year later. I'm not sure who will watch my videos at this time. So hello to the few people that are watching my video on pile number 3. So, wow, this deck really wants me to shuffle it for a while. Okay, let's start with these 3 cards. So you have the Age of Light, Share Your Voice, and the Initiation. So immediately, I want to harp on the voice thing because people find that you have a lot of incredible things to share with the world. I find that pile number 3, you do have a strong voice, and I feel like a lot of you guys haven't truly found the full essence of your voice yet. And people want to hear it. People want to hear what you want to say. The world is waiting for you to speak your experiences and your truth. It's going to help so many people in the many, many, many thousands, And the Age of Light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. That's interesting. Because the point I was just making feels like something that is almost a God-given path and a fated way of being, and it's something that you're meant to do in this lifetime. Pile number 3 is that what makes you so beautiful is your voice. It's as simple as that. Your voice carries weight. Your voice carries a vibration that's able to shake and shift your reality and other people's reality, and it moves, it shakes, it transforms, it influences. And so your voice is truly powerful. And some of you guys are singers, and your singing is absolutely so beautiful, and a lot of people would say the same thing. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Okay. We're being drawn back into this card a few times now. You have reincarnated into human experiences, I want to say. And they were not all human. You were reincarnated a few times as animals. I see that. But the point is that all these lifetimes has built you up to this lifetime to be able to share and have that soul level maturity to discern what to share. And this is a big topic. Okay, initiation. This is so much more about you and your growth than more than the topic of what I'm trying to get into, of what makes you beautiful. And people see this in you too. People feel like what's so beautiful about you is that people are inspired by just you existing. You don't have to do much to inspire. You just have to be more you. You just need to be more of the things that draw you. Does it make any sense? That didn't make any sense. So what I mean is that when something is a calling and you can't get it out of your mind, you have to keep doing it you have to do it in order to get it out of your system. So if there's something that you want to do, have you been wanting to sing for a long time? Go take up that singing class. Go record those songs. Start that YouTube channel, so that you can use your voice. Practice using your voice, pile number 3. It's what makes you so magnetic. It makes you so... People want to hear you. It's what makes you so beautiful. Not everyone has this aspect. You know, pile number 1 and 2 was so different. It was about completely different things. For you, it's an emphasis on transmuting wisdom from all of your lifetimes into words and wisdom and your voice, and creating vibrations with it to help shift and raise the frequency of this planet and this reality. So initiation, and you're being initiated right now, and I feel like a lot of people in your life has told you this, that you're meant to be this amazing, you're gonna live into this. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that people have told you you're gonna do amazing things with your life. People have told you they want to see what you produce. They're excited to see what you produce. You just have that energy that you bring into your room that, like, okay, that person is going to do big things in their life, and that is you, pile number 3. You will do big things in your life, and just by existing, because you're so meant for it, that people are drawn to you and find you so beautiful, because people are attracted to greatness, and pile number 3, you are greatness. So I'm gonna pick up some more cards. That was an extremely powerful message, though. And what's nice about how this is not a giant YouTube channel at this time is that the messages are so much more specific, because, you know, lesser people see it. Pile number 3, what makes you beautiful? I freaked out for a second because I thought this said personal voice. I was seeing things for a second. I thought this said, it says personal choice, and I literally saw personal voice. So God was really trying to tell you to use your voice, because I'm seeing things to the point of me hallucinating at this point for you guys, pile number 3. But however, this card is an imagery of a mountain, and I feel like throughout the lifetimes that you have experienced, you have been climbing this mountain, and in this lifetime you will experience the top of the mountain and reap all the rewards of all your hard work that you have done in your previous lifetimes, and all the hard work you've done in this lifetime. So this card reads, close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strengths are they known for? What wisdom do they share? Embrace these qualities. So rewind if you need to. Do this exercise of, you guys are very psychic. You guys are able to feel into what is right for you, and absorb in what that animal is, and that spiritual animal, and absorb those qualities more so. You guys are doing amazing. You guys are on the right path. This almost feels like a little confirmation check point of you doing amazing so far, and you'll continue to do amazing and great things in your lifetime. We also got Cougar, the assertive card. In silence, you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. So this is very straightforward. Pile number 3, you guys have everything you could need to move forward with whatever you feel inspired or drawn to, whatever that gets you to use your voice, anything that gets you to share your amazing existence with your community, your friend group, your city, your country, whatever that means for you, for the world. Continue to follow the little nudges you get all the time, constant nudges, constant knowing what to do, knowing what's right. And you know something's not right for you when you don't feel amazing about it. When something's right, it's going to feel like an inspired action. You're going to want to do it. Even when you're super tired, it's going to feel so energizing to your soul that you want to just spring up and do it. Of course, it's not always going to be this hyper energizer bunny type of energy, although a lot of the times if you're doing the right thing with your life and following your soul, it can happen like that very frequently. But it would at least feel really good to be indulging into the activities that you're meant to do in this lifetime. So continue being you, continue following your path. You guys are absolutely beautiful. I just realized pile number 3 was more like a personal reading, more so than how or why people find you beautiful. But you're beautiful because people know that you're designed and born for greatness, and that in itself is extremely magnetic and beautiful in itself. So that's what I have for you guys, pile number 3. Thank you so much for listening to this to the end, and if you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in another reading. Bye for now.